Pianosaurus, he plays just for us. We join the chorus. P-I-A-A-O-saurus, playing his scales from his teeth to his tail.
It would take an extinction level event to stop this late Cretaceous composer.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Chapter 4 of Poppy Playtime is in a couple of days. It's literally a week from today, which is insane. January 30th is going to be a big day for this channel, as well as Sly's, FNAF Boys, and Tracy's, aka Travis Plus Productions. But here we have Pianosaurus. Now, quick disclaimer before I begin, this was supposed to be a DIY video, just like the Nightmare Critters, but unfortunately, because of the TikTok ban, I wasn't able to, access my CapCut, because CapCut also got banned for a while, and because of that, I just said, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna finish Pianosaurus, and then I wasn't able to film like at least half of it. I wasn't able to film the head, the neck, all the details. Basically all I got done was the body, the legs, the arms, and the tail, which is a lot, but it's not the complete thing, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to give you guys a half-baked sort of video. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing a review video, with a little bit of footage in the corner, just so you guys can see the process of me making this guy. So let's just begin with the head. Here is Pianosaurus's head, and I think it looks awesome. I used foam for the head, so this whole thing is reinforced in foam. What I did was basically use this overall shape, got two pieces of foam, put them together, so then I got this nice and thick sort of shape. After that, I covered it all in tape, drew some lines on there, cut it all out, and that's how I got the pattern. Once I got the pattern, I copied it onto fleece and then sewed it all together. So that's how I got the base. The horns are just this shape. That's two of those sewn together. One in orange, one in red, and one in yellow. And of course, as you can tell that I'm doing right now, his head can tilt. In the trailer, his head like jerks and tilts a lot, so I wanted to make sure that was able to happen. The mouth is just felt with some black tiles for the teeth. Travis actually 3D printed their mouth, which is amazing. It was really cool, but unfortunately I don't have access to a 3D printer, so I opted out for the easy route and just did it with felt and Sharpie, you know, just for all the lines, and I think it looks really good, to be honest. And also thanks to Travis, these eyes, I got them from Hobby Lobby. They actually recommended me these eyes. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, out of focus. Here, dude, really? Okay, whatever. There we go. Okay, so they actually recommended me these eyes right here. I couldn't find them, but I found these ones, and they are basically the exact same. These just are a little bit a different material, but I think it still looks good because the shine is still there. You know, you can still see the glossiness in Pianosaurus's eyes, and I think that was the main idea. The cheeks are also really nice. They're just fleece, pink fleece. I don't know why it's not. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you got the pink cheeks. For the nose, you just got the tiny little yellow horn. You also got the nostrils. This one is, this shape was a bit tricky because it's basically just a like triangle with smooth edges. But the reason it curves up is because I cut a hole, right there. If you guys can see that right there. And then I ladder stitched it, and when I did that, it kind of creased up, which is perfect because that's exactly how Piano's nose is, and I think it looks really good. But moving on from the head to the neck, which is posable, guys, I put a skeleton completely inside. Here is a picture of the body when it had only like the ball and the skeleton poking out. It looked kind of funky, but I think it looks really cool. So yeah, here we have the skeleton. Well, you guys can't really see it, but he is posable just like the toy in Poppy Playtime, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted him to be posable, and that's why I put in the skeleton. He's got these spikes on the back. There's a normal yellow, a darker yellow, and a green. He also has these like strips of fleece going all the way around. They eventually turn white. Pianosaurus has these like ridges, where I guess where the joints are located on the toy. I also added these parts just to look like joints, and I put a dot in the middle just for extra detail. If I tilt his head up, you can see that the piano keys are there. I basically did 2 on each section, so there's 2 and 2 and 2. You guys can see them all right there. I think it looks phenomenal. If I were to change something, it would probably be just putting these close together and these closer together, but I don't think it's a big issue. Moving on from the neck to the main body, what I did was just got this pattern, cut it into 4 pieces of green fleece, sewed it all together, stuffed it, and then I actually, correction, I'm so sorry, I only did 3 of them in green fleece and 1 of them in white fleece for the stomach. So if I flip this guy around, you guys can see that the stomach is all there with all the lines and the keys. Here's a good look at his underside. But yeah, I think it looks really, really nice. Very, very simple. You got 4 spikes right here, a kind of royal blue, a lighter blue, a kind of lighter turquoise, and a darker turquoise. Pianosaurus has this gradient going all around his body, and these are the colors that you were able to see in the ad. You know, I got all my reference images from the ad and the posters and the art for the holidays. So if you guys want to make your own, I highly recommend using those pieces of art found on Mob Entertainment's Instagram or Facebook. Well, not Facebook, sorry, Twitter. But yeah, after that, I did the arms, and the arms were not too bad. I used this pattern right there for the arms. Just did it in green fleece. There is a skeleton inside, so his arms can bend. There you go. His arm is a little broken right there. And then if they bend forward, which is hard to do with one hand, there we go. They kind of curve like that. He's got 3 claws on each hand. This hand has red, orange, and a darker mustard yellow. And this one over here has a kind of green, a moss green, and a normal yellow. The 2 arms are exactly the same. They both have this little strip to signify it being like a ball joint, which I think looks really, really nice. Looks exactly like Pianosaurus's arms. And now if we move on to the leg, you guys can already kind of tell that the overall shape of this is literally just the leg shape, but with this little slit right here, so then it would curve inwards to form like the foot. You also got the bottom of the feet right there. Each leg also has its own claws. This one has royal blue, dark blue, and purple, while the other, if we flip it over here, this guy's actually kind of heavy, I'm not gonna lie. You got the light turquoise, the dark turquoise, and the light blue, all right there. So that is Pianosaurus. The only thing that I wish I would have done, but I felt it was too hard because of the overall leg shape, I wish I could have put in some skeleton into the leg, so then it maybe could have stood up. But the skeleton that I use for the whole body, it was too thick to fit nicely into the leg, and this is way too sharp of a turn for that skeleton to make. I would have to like 3D print a specific piece, and I wasn't about to do that because I don't even know how to 3D print. I don't even have one, so I wasn't able to do that. But he can just sit down normally if you rest him on his legs like that. You see? There we go. He was tilting forward, but I'll fix that later. The arms also are giving him some extra like support when they are fully down, but if you want them up, you could just need the tail to be used as a support. Right now I have both of them used as a support so that nothing falls over. But speaking of the tail, if we extend it fully, the tail is also movable. Looks very, very nice. Let me flip it over. Sorry, piano. I just body slammed him. He's like dying right there. You got the tail. It's basically just a cone piece. If you guys don't know how that is made, here is the pattern. Very simple, very easy. I got 2 of those green pieces for the sides of the tail, and then I got 1 white piece for the underside of the tail. I think it looks really, really nice. You got the keys all right there. You got 2, 2, 2, and 2, and another 2. And then he also has this ball at the end, which wasn't too hard to make. It's literally just this oval shape, and then I glued it onto there. He's got the same strips as the neck, just to signify joints, I am guessing. That's what I take it as. And then you got the spikes. The spikes are just the rest of the gradient. Oh, hey, Picky Piggy. It's just following the rest of the gradient, and I think it looks really, really nice. You got purple. You got this like lavender. It's basically just catnap's base color that I used. You got this darker like magenta, purple, plum sort of color. I'm not really good with color names, guys. I'm not gonna come out with some like random sky blue or like some fuchsia orange or like some random name that I see some TikTok users use. But here's this like plum color, and then finally there's this pink, nice rosy color that I used for Raby Baby's wings. Overall, I think Pianosaurus looks very nice. He is awesome. He's huge. He's absolutely ginormous. I don't know if I already did this because I already did a take of this, and you know it gets confusing when you do multiple takes of something all in one go. But yeah, here he is compared to Yarnaby. Absolutely massive. Just extremely huge. Pause. You know what else is massive? Yeah. Jesus, come on. And then compared to the smiling critters, here he is. Again, he is enormous. He's about the same size. Oh no, not really. He's still taller than Catnap if he stands up. You're short, buddy. Don't worry. Me too. But yeah. We got Pianosaurus. Let me just adjust him again, and we can do the final look at Piano. There we go. He is fully adjusted, and you see what I mean as using the tail and legs as support, but the arms can still float a little bit. That was designed professionally by me. Everything fell into place. Not really. I just it was the only way that worked. But I think Pianosaurus looks really nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Did I do good? Did I do bad? Let me know. If you guys were to make him, how would you do it? And if you end up making it, I don't know why I said it like that, please let me know on Instagram. I would love to see your guys' recreations of my custom or just general customs of Pianosaurus. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, probably next week when chapter 4 releases. The next video will be the doctor, most likely, next DIY/review video at least. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.